Hi everyone, very lovely to meet you again. My name is Adele and I'm a fashion stylist. I also work in front of the camera, so sometimes being a model for different commercial shoots. So in our series of videos, I'm going to talk about being confident. So today I want to share about idols. Honestly, do you have an idol? I'm my own idol, and I have been my own idol for a while. Being your own idol, is this something narcissistic? Sometimes I take selfies and I would look at them and I would smile. My husband would joke and say I'm really narcissistic. The truth is, when I look at my own photos, especially the selfies that I take, I'm really not looking at my physical appearance. Of course, that is a part of it as well. But what I'm looking for or feeling is actually my essence, the energetic component or part of ourselves. So we have a physical body, which is the human part, as well as an energetic part, which is we cannot see with our eyes, but we can feel. I always love to look at my energetic part, my essence. And I actually do this through physical photos. Because physical photos to me adds a dimension. It gives me the confirmation or a reminder of whether I'm living honestly. What does that mean? It's like, am I living and expressing honestly how I am inside as well as on the outside? So I love to look at my own photos and to feel if there is harmony in that. So yes, I'm my own idol because when I look at my own photos, I get supported by the feeling that I feel of my essence. This is very important because I'm not looking outside to anyone thinking I must, become them or that I am less than them. So when I actually look at my own photos and get supported by purely the essence that I am, which means I actually don't need to do much. I just have to be myself. And if I get supported by this, it's like I'm constantly building a support system with myself. This is something that is deeply, deeply helpful in my life. I'm not exaggerating, but in every difficult and challenging situation, even as challenging as when I had depression and anxiety about 10 years ago, I still supported myself through that difficult period by always looking, feeling the depth of that internal part of myself, the energetic part of me. Wow, this is actually a huge deal. Because in our everyday life, we're always actually encouraged and taught. You can see it on social media as well as on any media to want to become somebody else. We're always encouraged to look at ourselves as less, as that we can be better. we can every single day become different, change for the better. Now, I'm not saying we can't improve ourselves, because we all can. But the important thing to support ourselves back, towards confidence is actually not criticizing ourselves, but loving and supporting ourselves wherever we are at, no matter how we are. As I just shared, during my most difficult period, when I had anxiety and depression, it was a time when I felt and thought and judged myself as, wow, somebody I really don't like. I did. I judged myself so much so that I can't even look at myself in the mirror. Whenever I looked at the mirror, all I could see was this horrible face and body, so skinny and so lack of vitality, so lifeless, with huge circles under my eyes, with white hairs coming out of my head. All of these things that I can't accept and I don't like because, of what I believed I was, simply by just looking and judging my outer appearance without taking into consideration that I have an inner part of myself. I have an energetic part of myself. So what I'm saying is, if we only focus on our external appearance, our physicality, it is very easy to judge ourselves. However, if we knew we had an energetic part of ourselves, an essence, and if we connect with this part of ourselves and allow ourselves to feel it, more often than not, we will actually be blown away. We will be blown away so much so that that is actually one of the reasons we don't want to go there. That we only want to focus on our external appearance, how good it is, how bad it is, that we can judge ourselves and keep ourselves in that loop of thinking we're not good enough. It is a game we play with ourselves to not want to feel grand, to not want to actually really truly be confident. How crazy is this? This essence, this part of ourselves, to make it more concrete, it is simply like when you see a baby, a newborn baby. In all its purity and essence, it is precious. We all know that. I don't think anybody can refute that a baby is absolute preciousness. And that is our essence. And if we allow ourselves to connect with this essence, this preciousness, this grandness every single day, we would be connecting back to our innate amazingness, like how a baby is, because nobody would ever judge or criticize a baby that it is not enough, that it is too fat, that it has chubby cheeks. Nobody would ever do that. Yes. So we will be talking about self-love selfies in our upcoming videos. But this is actually a practice and a process that I've developed to support myself during my hardest times. And it has truly supported me and helped me a lot to connect back daily with this beautiful and gorgeous part of myself, so that every single day I have a tool to connect with this preciousness. And every single day before anything happens, if I connect with this preciousness, then I'm reminded and I know who I am because I can feel it. So, being our own idol is actually not a bad thing if we do it in a true way. And a true way means we know that we're not just physical. We're not just our face or our body. We're not just our hair or our makeup. We're not just our stomach or our bottom. We're all of that, but we're more than that. We're all of our physical body, but we also have an energetic part of ourselves, which is unseen, yes, but it can be felt. It can be felt by anybody. It can be felt by everyone. So, up till this point, I would love you to have a moment just to pause, give yourself some space, and to feel into yourself. Just allow yourself to feel you. It's okay to just feel and not see yourself at this point. If you have a feeling of how you are, how are you feeling this moment? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling joy? Are you feeling a bit impatient? Are you feeling completely settled? Are you feeling rushed? Are you feeling can't get out of this quick enough? Are you feeling frustration? How are you feeling? If you allow yourself just to go a little bit deeper, even if you felt your feelings or your emotions, to go just slightly deeper, even to feel beyond those emotions or those feelings. I know it might feel very unfamiliar because we might not be able to actually even feel our emotions sometimes, but it's okay. If you're able to feel beyond your emotions at this point, see what you feel. I'm not gonna give you the answer right now because there's no right or wrong answer to this. Everybody may feel something different, and it's all valid because it's you feeling it. So well done on that. Yeah, if every single day we can allow ourselves some space to simply feel ourselves and just allow ourselves to go deeper if we're ready to feel more, This is how I am 100% absolute in knowing that I'm my own idol. Being my own idol doesn't mean I am better than anyone or that I'm the best of the best. It has none of that. Being my own idol is honoring and never letting go of the fact that I treasure myself and that I know no matter what, I can come back to me for support. This takes practice and it doesn't happen overnight. But if we start this moment, we can build up on it. Of course, ask for help when we need to. We deserve that as well. But building a relationship with yourself, building a relationship so intimate and so tight with yourself is very well worth it. And if we had that when we were a baby, why settle for less when we grow older?